Hello everyone, Professor Capolino here. In this video, we will be going over goal setting. So a few learning objectives for this video include understanding and reviewing SMART goals and identifying specific short, medium, and long-term goals. So to put it briefly, a goal is a desired result that you envision and plan and commit to achieve. Goals can relate to family, education, career, wellness, spirituality, and many other aspects of your life. For the purpose of this video in this class, we will be focusing more on education and career, but you can really apply it to other areas of your life as well. Now, I know this might seem like a simple subject, right? Like goal setting, it may seem intuitive, but really, when you think about it and have a strategy behind it, you can really set goals in a more productive and intentional way. So, that is what we will be going over today. So, before we jump in, I do want you to reflect on something that's on your bucket list that you're determined to accomplish, or what's something that you haven't done yet, but you're determined to accomplish. What is it and why does it matter to you? Now, when you think about this, we can look at SMART goals, and that will hopefully help you achieve that bucket list item that you just thought about. So, SMART goals are designed to provide clarity and a clear path to achieving them, and writing SMART goals helps students create a detailed action plan to reach their goals. And SMART is an acronym, and those acronyms are that acronym is listed here. So specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. And so we have this goal here, and I want us to turn this goal that we have here into a SMART goal. So the goal that we have is after Santana College, I want to transfer. As we can see, this goal, there's not a lot of detail. We don't have specifics on when we want to achieve it, right? It's very vague. And so when we apply the SMART goal technique or strategy, we can make it a little bit more specific to what we truly want to accomplish. And so for the S, it's more specific. So at Santana College, I will earn my Associates of Arts degree in psychology. This new goal then highlights the exact nature of the goal, what degree, and where. And then to be more specific, right, or measurable, we can write it in I will complete all required coursework and maintain a GPA of at least 3.3. So adding a GPA of at least 3.3 gives you a way to assess your goal, right? There's a way to measure it. So if you're below that, there's some things that we need to reassess. And if we're doing better than that, then we can also reassess maybe increasing the GPA to 3.5, for example. But it gives you a way to measure your goal. And then it's attainable. So I will utilize academic resources and attend class regularly and seek help from counselors and tutors as needed. So really reflecting on the resources available to you and the support systems can help achieve these goals and make them realistic and attainable. So we want to make sure that any goal that we do create for ourselves, that they are something that we're going to be able to achieve, right? It's not something super ambitious that we won't be able to achieve them, for example. Then we have relevant. So earning my degree will enable me to transfer to Cal State Fullerton and pursue my ultimate career goal as a marriage and family therapist. So this goal clearly aligns with one's overall life and career ambitions, right? If you want to become a marriage and family therapy, then doing well at Santana College, getting a degree in psychology, then is relevant to your overall goal. And then finally, the last one is timely. So I will earn my degree or my associate's degree by spring 2026. So setting a time frame creates urgency and helps maintain focus, making it easier to plan and prioritize actions to meet the goal. So if we put everything together, then the new SMART goal will be by spring 2026, I will earn my Associates of Arts degree in psychology at Santana College with a GPA of at least 3.3, utilizing academic resources and support so that I can transfer to Cal State Fullerton and pursue a career as a marriage and family therapist. Now, that goal is way more specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, timely than the goal that we saw in the beginning a few slides ago. Now we're going to talk a little bit about different types of goals. So the first one is short-term goals. So these are goals that you can achieve within a day, weekly, or monthly. So for example, I want to study at least 2-3 hours a day for next week's math exam. So you're setting those short-term goals daily to be able to achieve your goal of getting a good grade in your exam. The next type of goal is a medium term goal, which is a little bit longer than a short term goal, but not as long as a long term goal. And we can think of it as semesterly or even annually. So, an example of this would be to earn a B or higher in your math class this semester, or to overall get a GPA of 3.3, for example. And then finally, we have long term goals. So, these are goals that are 5+ years into the future, and these are your dream, right? Your lifelong goal of being able to achieve. So, for example, an example of this would be to transfer to UCLA as a math major and become a data analyst in the future, right? So you can already have a compass in your mind or a direction of what your ultimate goal is, which will then make sure, right, that you have medium and short term goals to be able to achieve your long term goal. So, setting goals is the easy part, right? We can be setting goals all day and night, we can write them down. But the hard part is, how do we make sure we achieve them, right? So, I have a list here that can hopefully help. So, the first one is breaking your goals down into smaller steps. So, just like we talked about, for a long term goal, it may feel overwhelming to be able to achieve a long term goal. But if we break it down into day by day, like your routine, what you do every day, it becomes a little bit more attainable. And creating a routine, right? So, morning routine, nighttime routine, what you do every day really does have an impact on your future, right? So, how are you investing in yourself today to be able to have the life that you want in the future? The third one is staying accountable. So, this is really hitting up your support system, right? Really being able to talk to your family, your friends, asking them to keep you accountable. That's a really good way to feel supported as you're reaching your goals. But also digital tools and technology. So if you have a calendar or a to-do list, things like that, that can sometimes help you stay accountable as well. Also, monitoring your progress and changing as needed. Hey, some days, right, are tougher than others. So, being able to assess and monitor your progress, and being like, you know what, it's not going to happen. Instead of doing what I have to do today, let me see what I need to adjust tomorrow to be able to accomplish it. And similarly, right, it's being graceful to yourself when things don't go as planned, because things happen, right? Life happens. Um, Many times, students are more than just students, they're also parents, their sons, daughters, they're working. So we need to be able to be adaptable. And the sixth one is staying motivated and practicing discipline, right? Sometimes we don't always have motivation, but practicing discipline is really, really important. And finally, seeking support when needed, right? Reaching out to your support system, talking to your counselors, to your professors, because more often than not, we're here to support. So I wish you the best as you are setting your goals for not only today, but also this semester, this year, and long term as well. And I'm here to support you this semester to make sure that we're building those foundational skills to help us be successful in our future.